Welcome to Spotlight, shining a light on the ideas, culture, and people of the Spartan community.
Hello everyone, I'm your host, Matt Davidson. Today we are excited to talk about the experience of how to start a personal business based on their interests and how they can overcome difficulties. We invited a Michigan State student who is a car enthusiast and also the owner of a local vehicle shop to help us know more about this topic. So welcome, if you will, our guest, Chi-Chao Wang. So, Chi-Chao, could you introduce yourself, maybe tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, my name is Chi-Chao Wang, and right now I'm the first year of graduate student at MSU in construction management program, and I started my own used car dealership 2 years ago, and hopefully we can sell more cars this year.
Okay, sweet. So, do you think you could elaborate a little more on the vehicle store, maybe what you do, how you got started?
Yeah, we started this used car dealership back to 2 years ago, and before we actually started the dealership, we had our own organization called Hi-G Racing, which unified a bunch of car guys and car enthusiasts together, and we talk about the cars every day, and we do modification on those cars. And after I graduate over from there, and I just think probably you can start our own business in cars.
That's awesome. All right, so you said you had a club. Were there any other clubs you've joined or like other members that you did stuff together with?
No, actually for cars, Hi-G Racing is the only one, and right now we still operating those and to have our track days every years, and it's kind of like to keep our relationship with our dealerships customers, so we can build a community within our customers to keep in touch with them.
Okay, sweet. So, what gave you the idea to run your own business? Like, where did you get the interest from?
Yeah, because we all like cars with my friends, and after I graduate, I thought probably we can start a business in this area, in car areas, so we can spread our knowledge and we can have more friends who like cars. So we just decided to start our own business as used car dealership in East Lansing area, and because we all come from East Lansing area, so that's why we choose to start here.
Okay, so were there any other areas that you had looked at maybe starting the business, or it was always East Lansing?
Yeah, we also think about the other place in Michigan, but I think this area is the best place for us because all those Chinese communities, and since we all come from China, so I think it's probably better for us to talk with Chinese students here because we also have a lot of Chinese students in this area.
All right. So, what prep kind of goes into starting your own business or setting up this dealership?
Yeah, at the beginning we thought it's probably hard to start own business, but after I talked with couple owners from other dealership in this area, and we thought we can do this. It's not actually really hard like we thought. So we just find the place, find a car lot, and get our insurance and get our bonds, and then just apply for the dealer license. And finally, after the government come in to check our place, and we got our license. And the whole process is not that hard as we thought, so we just start.
Okay, well, that was good to hear, though, that it was less steps. So, was there any difficulties, though, that came up with it? I know you said it was fairly easy, but anything else that you struggled with?
Yeah, as a startup, it's because we start with no name, no one knows us about the dealership and about our business. So the hardest part and difficulties would be to get customers.
Yeah.
And to solve this problem, we started doing marketing and advertising everywhere, and to try to catch other people's eyes and let them know me and introduce ourselves to the customer.
All right. Well, we're going to come back in just a moment to find out more about this topic. But first, this message.
Ever wonder where courage comes from? where one finds the strength to believe in solutions that seem impossible. It takes a Spartan's will to understand that by working together we can solve the world's biggest problems, from renewable energy to fighting malaria. After all, if we don't do it, who will? Spartans will.
We're back in Spotlight. I'm your host, Matt Davidson, with my guest, Chi-Chao Wang. So, I hear there might be a racing event around. Do you know when and where that would be and any rules in it?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, we have a organization called Hi-G Racing, and this group, we mainly doing open track days every year, and we have our own events every year. And for this year, the open track days will be on May 11th. May 11th. And the place will be at Grayton Raceway in Belding, Michigan. It's about a 1 hour drive from East Lansing. So actually, it's not a racing event. It's just for the car enthusiasts to have fun on the track, so they can drive without any limits. So we will keep everything be safe as possible, and in this condition, we will try to make everyone experience the track and have fun over there.
Okay, so it's more not all racers at once. It's you're just racing against yourself to see how fast you can get it. Okay, that's awesome. So, do you race in this? And if you do, like, what do you drive?
Yeah, we usually drive our own cars on the track, and everyone will have fun over there. And I will drive my own cars, and also my friends will drive theirs. But this year, as an organizers, we will probably not drive ourselves. We will just try to control everything, to manage everything, to make sure the event goes well, goes smooth.
Okay, so do you still remember your first racing experience, and did you ever get a reward?
Yeah, like I said, it's not really a racing event. It's just for fun. It's no different with to playing golf with your friend or play basketball with your friend. So for us, this just be the fun events to have. And not only us, there are also a lot of different other organizations. They will have their open track list too. So I think the first one is about 3 years ago, and I know nothing about the open track days. I go with my friends, and after that, I just really enjoy the event. So we just start to play more and more.
Okay. So what would be like your favorite type of car, one that you own or one that you want?
Yeah, my all-time favorite one will be the Ferrari 458, and right now I'm still get distant from that, but hopefully I can eventually get one in the future.
Okay, sweet. So we're gonna come back in just a moment to find out more, but first, this message. We're back in Spotlight. I'm your host, Matt Davidson, and with me, my guest, Chi-Chao Wang.
Hi.
So, could you tell me what kind of services does the dealership slash repair shop that you own do?
Yeah, we mainly sell cars, used car sales, and for car selling, we sell all kinds of vehicles, all the way from cars around 10,000 to I don't know, maybe the supercars if anyone wants, and we can get them for them. And in addition, we also have a service shop over there, and we can do the maintenance for our customers. And also, the most important thing for us is the performance shop, because it's kind of like our dreams for me and my partners. And we sell performance parts to our customers. So if the customer wants any upgrade for their vehicles, we can get the parts for them and do the installation over there.
Awesome. All right. Well, to go further with this question, here's a video to show their daily work in the vehicle store. Let's take a look. All right, so I guess we mentioned difficulties a little bit earlier. Do you think that there's any more you wanted to mention, or how you problem solve them?
Yeah, like I said before, one of the difficulties will be to getting customers first. And the other difficulties I want to mention is that it's hard for me to manage all the people I hired, because I didn't know how to be a good leader before, so I have to learn how to be the good leader. And in this process, I have to teach all kind of stuff to my guy and let them know how to do stuff and to keep them motivated.
Awesome. All right, well, this has been very interesting, but unfortunately our time is up for this week. I'd like to thank my guest, Chi-Chao Wei.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, we'll look forward to talking with you again on Spotlight. That's all for now. Have a good week.
Thanks for watching. Spotlight is a production of MSU Media. Thanks for watching. Spotlight is a production of MSU Media and Information and was produced and directed entirely by Michigan State University students. Join us next time for more Spotlight.